Amazon recently announced two major changes that happened in KDP, and most publishers have no idea what's about to happen. One of these changes could completely shift how readers access your books, and the other one is going to expose every publisher who's been cutting corners with their pre-orders. I've been publishing on Amazon since 2013, built a six-figure publishing business, and helped over 10,000 students create income streams through KDP. I started at the age of 37 as a broke yoga teacher with a toddler and debt, so trust me when I say I understand what it's like to worry about whether your business model is about to get disrupted. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what changed in January 2026, what you need to do right now to prepare for everything coming, and why the changes actually help serious publishers while weeding out the people who've been gaming the system. There are two major changes that happened at the beginning of 2026. Amazon doesn't usually announce changes far in advance, but this time they actually did. And I think it's because these changes are significant enough that authors need time to prepare. Now, depending on when you're watching this, these changes, they've already gone live, so you need to take action because most publishers, they still haven't updated their settings. So let's start with the bigger of the two changes. First, DRM-free books can now be downloaded as ePub and PDF. So DRM is digital rights management. Think of it like a lock on your ebook. It restricts how readers can access, copy, or share your book. If you enable DRM, readers can only read your book on Kindle devices and Kindle app. That's it. The book is locked to Amazon's ecosystem. If you publish DRM-free, in other words, if you don't enable DRM, then as of January 2026, readers can download your book as an ePub or PDF file directly from their Amazon account and read it wherever they want. So previously, even if you published a book without DRM, it was still locked into Amazon's Kindle ecosystem. This meant readers could only read your book on Kindle devices or on the Kindle app. They couldn't transfer it to another reading app. They couldn't read it on a Kobo or on a Nook or on their iPad's default book reader. But starting January 20th, that all changed. Now, only verified purchasers who actually bought your book can access these downloads. So if someone just borrowed your book through Kindle Unlimited, they don't get the ePub or PDF option. This is only for people who actually paid for it. Now, here's the catch that most publishers don't know about yet. If you published books before December 9th, 2025 without DRM, Amazon will not automatically provide these ePub and PDF downloads. You have to manually opt in by updating your settings for each book. Books published after December 9th automatically get this feature if you choose DRM-free. But for anything published before that date, you actually need to go into your KDP dashboard and explicitly confirm that you want to allow ePub and PDF downloads. And once you make those changes, it takes 24 to 72 hours for them to go live. So you've got a decision to make. Do you want to enable DRM or do you want to stay DRM free and allow these downloads? Let me walk you through the trade-offs. If you choose DRM free and allow ePub and PDF downloads, the upside is that readers love flexibility. They can read on their preferred device or app, and some people, they just hate being locked into Amazon's ecosystem. They want to read it on their iPad using Apple Books, or they use a different e-reader. Giving them that flexibility creates a better customer experience, and that can lead to more positive reviews. Also, if a reader switches from a Kindle to another platform down the road, they can still access the books they purchased from you, so they're not locked in. One downside is the potential piracy concerns. If someone can download an ePub or PDF, they could theoretically share that file with other people. But here's my take on that. Determined pirates are gonna find ways around DRM anyway. DRM doesn't actually stop piracy. It just makes things harder for legitimate readers. Now, if you enable DRM and block ePub and PDF downloads, the upside is that you keep your books locked to Amazon's Kindle ecosystem. You have more control over distribution. The downside is that you're limiting readers' flexibility and convenience. And some readers actively avoid DRM protected books because they don't want to be locked into one platform. Interestingly, I've seen some authors say that they're now choosing to enable DRM specifically because they don't want ePub and PDF downloads available. So there's no universally right answer here. It's a personal business decision. The way I see this is that most romance and fiction readers don't care about DRM. They're reading on Kindle apps anyway. Piracy happens regardless of whether you enable DRM or not. And reader convenience matters more than worrying about theoretical piracy. But then again, this is your call. You know your audience and your comfort level. So here's what you need to do right now. First, audit your current books. Log into your KDP dashboard at kdp.amazon.com. Go to your bookshelf. Identify which books were published before December 9th, 2025. Those are the ones that you need to update manually if you want ePub and PDF downloads enabled. Then check your DRM settings. For each book, click the button with the 3 dots next to the book title. Choose Edit eBook Content, scroll down to the manuscript section, find the Digital Rights Management selection. Note which books currently have DRM enabled and which don't. Then make your decision. Decide whether you want to enable ePub and PDF downloads for your DRM-free books. If yes, select the option that says no, do not apply digital rights management and allow customers who buy this book to download it as a PDF or ePub file. If you want to add DRM and block those downloads, select yes, I want to enable DRM. Scroll to the bottom and click publish your Kindle ebook. So repeat this for each book in your catalog and then monitor the changes. Remember, changes take 24 to 72 hours to go live. Your DRM setting affects future download availability for all customers regardless of when they purchased your book. So if you decide to enable ePub and PDF downloads, anyone who's ever bought your book, even if they bought it years ago, will be able to download those files once this feature is active on their account. And if you later change your mind and decide to add DRM, you can update your settings again. But readers who already downloaded the ePub or PDF files will keep access to them, so you can't take those back. And yes, you have to update DRM settings individually for each book. Bulk updates are not available right now, so if you got a big catalog, set aside some time this week to go through this. I'd recommend completing this audit as soon as you can. All right, let's talk about the second change, and this one is going to catch a lot of publishers off guard. Change number 2, pre-order books will show read samples. In January, Amazon started showing read samples for some ebook pre-orders. Up to 10% of your manuscript will appear as a preview before your book officially launches. This works exactly like the existing read samples feature. You know, the look inside the book button that shows up after books are published. The difference is that readers can now preview your book before committing to a pre-order purchase. So why is Amazon doing this? Because too many publishers have been running pre-orders with placeholder files that don't represent the actual book. And some buyers have received that placeholder content on launch day. It's an absolute nightmare scenario for both readers and authors. Amazon wants readers to make more informed purchasing decisions, especially for books that don't have any reviews yet. And this update rewards prepared authors while exposing sloppy pre-orders. Here's what that means for you. If you've already uploaded your final manuscript for your pre-order, you don't need to do anything. Amazon will automatically show the sample from your uploaded file. And honestly, this is great for you because readers can preview your writing quality before buying. But if you're currently running a pre-order with a placeholder file, readers can already see that preview, so you need to upload your final manuscript immediately. Readers were able to see your placeholder content starting back in January. And so that means that they realize that the book isn't really ready, and they may actually cancel their pre-orders, which means your credibility could take a hit. So the best practice going forward is to always upload your final polished manuscript when you set up a pre-order. Never rely on placeholders with the intention to swap it out later. The risk of forgetting to update or missing the deadline is just too high. And now readers will actually see what you uploaded. So here's what you need to do right now if you're running pre-orders. Review your active pre-orders, log into your KDP dashboard, check if you have any active pre-orders currently scheduled. And for each pre-order, verify what manuscript file is currently uploaded and verify the manuscript quality. Ask yourself, if a reader saw the first 10% of this manuscript right now, would they want to buy the book? If the answer is no, you need to upload your final manuscript immediately, even if you just have the first chapter, because that first 10% is what's visible. If you uploaded a placeholder, lorem ipsum text, or a rough draft, replace it now. So upload your final manuscripts. If your book isn't finished yet, you've got a few options. Option A, delay your pre-order launch until your manuscript is complete. Option B, you can finish and edit your manuscript, again, at least first chapter, first kind of front end of it, so because that's what's visible to the readers when they click on the read sample. And option C, just don't do a pre-order, try and cancel the pre-order, see if that's possible. So don't gamble with your reputation. Readers remember publishers who mislead them. And finally, adjust your future pre-order strategy. So from now on, only set up pre-orders when you have something really concrete and ready to show in that reading sample section, the first 10% of the book. I mean, if you have your completed edited manuscript ready, by all means upload it. Even if you don't have that, at least have the part that's visible when people click on the read sample, have that be pretty much ready to go. And build buffer time into your publishing schedule to account for this requirement. Use the pre-order period for marketing and list building, not for finishing your book. Now, here's why this change actually helps you if you're doing things right. If you're uploading quality manuscripts, this gives readers confidence. They can preview your writing style and decide if they want to buy. So books with strong opening chapters always convert better. So I hope you exploit it as a marketing tool. If you've got a pre-order running and you know your opening chapters are strong, tell your email list about it. Say something like, you can read the first 10% of the book right now on Amazon before you buy. That gives hesitant readers a way to test drive your writing before committing. And if your opening hooks them, they're way more likely to click that pre-order button. This is especially powerful for books that don't have reviews yet. When readers can't rely on social proof from other buyers, they want some other way to evaluate whether the book is worth their money. The read sample gives them that, so lean into it. And this also weeds out low quality competition who were relying on any sort of deceptive placeholder tactics. So while it might feel like Amazon's adding more rules, they're actually just raising the bar. And if you're already meeting that bar, you benefit. These changes actually help serious publishers. They're part of Amazon's ongoing effort to improve the customer experience on their platform. The DRM transparency update gives readers more choice and flexibility. The pre-order sample feature exposes sloppy publishers who cut corners. Both changes reward quality and punish people trying to game the system. If you're already publishing quality books, hiring professional ghostwriters and editors, writing quality books with AI, building your email list, creating series with strong read-through, these changes actually help you because they make it harder for low-effort publishers to compete. So readers get better experiences, which means they trust the platform more and buy more books. And when the bar gets raised, professional publishers like you stand out even more. This is exactly how we've always taught publishing inside Fiction Profits Academy. Sustainable, quality-focused strategies like build your email list with a lead magnet first, create professional covers and compelling blurbs, and launching with a strategic plan, not just publish and pray. If you want the complete system for building a sustainable KDP publishing business, the lead magnet strategy, newsletter swap methodology, hiring process for writers and editors, writing with AI training, blurb formulas, launch frameworks, and everything else you need to generate royalties in 2026, that's what we teach inside Fiction Profits Academy. We've helped over 14,000 students create income streams through KDP, and we've been doing this since 2015. The platform changes, but the fundamentals don't. Quality books, strategic marketing, and consistent execution. Now go update those DRM settings, check your pre-order manuscripts, and I'll see you in the next video.